If you are not attractive, at least somewhat attractive to this female, you don't have a shot at all. All the punches she dodging, all of them, she ducking and weaving all of them shit, bro. Like, yo, who the f is this dude? Yo, ugly boy, you see what I'm saying? She ducking all of that shit. So man, if you don't get the f out of my face.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
You're beautiful. Just want to say hello. How's your day going?
What's your like success rate with doing this? Like coming up and like sitting down with people? Like what would you say your success rate is?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
But you do it, like you're confident.
This is my first time.
No, I don't believe that.
That's not my first time. I mean, I'm more focused on like just like being true to yourself, you know?
We're gay, unfortunately. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a lesbian.
Never heard a man say that before.
No, that's a Drake lyric. I don't know if you listened to Drake.
I know, yeah,
That's
I've heard
that's a
it.
Drake lyric.
Yeah, I've heard it.
But so enjoy your day. Thank you too.
Alright, first things first, I want to give a shout out to the women. They didn't overreact. They didn't be all rude to the guy. They responded exactly how all women should respond to guys they aren't attracted to. There's a very thin line. A very thin. You see how thin that is? Oh, it's not even focusing, bro. Very thin line. There's a very thin line between being creepy and confident. And the spectrum that is gauged on is how attractive this female finds you. The guy in this video. I wouldn't say that he was all that attractive. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't really smooth. The only thing he had was confidence. He wasn't really smooth. He was laughing all weird. He just came down and sat by these women, right? He don't know them. Cold approaching is typically a bad idea. Even for guys that are attractive, cold approaching is a bad idea for the most part, especially for girls in a group with their friends, because you are liable to get embarrassed. Even if she does find you somewhat attractive, because she wants that she wants that power. She has all the power. You are at that person's mercy a lot of the times. If you are going to cold approach a female, you want to be on your P's and Q's when you're doing this. But just the fact that he walked up to a group of girls and sits down, what is the first thing he says? You're beautiful. What do we say about that? Now, it's okay to validate a female. The problem that I have with that is you saying she's beautiful. If you knew just how much attention the average female gets just by being a female, that doesn't even include any other variables that could make her more attractive or that could boost her appeal to a man, right? Just by being a female, just because she has that Bermuda Triangle, she's liable to get attention, catcalled here and there. And you know, it can become overwhelming to a degree. I understand that for females, it can become overwhelming to a degree. And they're just so used to just getting all of this attention, that attention. But on the other hand, they really don't, they get it enough to where it's not valuable to them, especially by guys they don't find attractive or guys they wouldn't typically get the time of day to. So what you saying, you calling her beautiful is not doing anything for her, and it's damn sure not doing nothing for you, bro. If she has something on, she's dressed a certain way, she's doing something that you like, you can ask her, for example, how she likes her coffee. Does she drink it black, or does she add cream and sugar to it? You know, something subtle. Depending on her answer, whether you like it or not, you can say, oh, I love a girl that drinks it black. Something like that, you know. That is a subtle hint telling her, and here she gets it, telling her that you are interested in women, that you are interested in women that prefer black coffee. You see what I'm saying? That's just an example. Tell her a joke. Now, don't be all corny and shit. Don't tell her a dad joke or something like that, something that she's not gonna understand. Tell her something that's gonna loosen her up. But like I said, A lot of these tactics and stuff only work if the female appeals or you appeal to the female. If you are not attractive, at least somewhat attractive to this female, you don't have a shot at all. All the punches she dodging, all of them, she ducking and weaving all of them shit, bro. Like, yo, who the f is this dude? Yo, ugly ass boy. You see what I'm saying? She ducking all of that shit. So man, if you don't get the f out of my face, money does not really matter in this equation at this point. At this point, when you are approaching females, money doesn't matter. Your status does not matter. I mean, unless you're like celebrity status, she may know who you are. The only factor that really matters when cold approaching or walking up to a female that you do not know and you're trying to get her number is how attractive you are perceived, because that is the first impression. And I mean, even an attractive guy can be off-putting to a female. The margin for error is bigger the more attractive she perceives you, right? I prefer not to walk up to females typically, because you really don't want to have to run that risk. Unless you really seem like you don't know if you're gonna see her ever again, or you don't think you will get the chance to talk to her again, you might as well go on and like really, what do you have to lose? You miss 100% of the shots taken. But understand the type of shot you're taking in the beginning, to begin with, right? Trying to impress a female comes off as you're trying too hard. But when you are smooth or you're subtle, you will generally know by your first interaction how this is going to play out. How her body language is, how she talks to you, how she responds to what you say. You can gauge on if she's feeling you or not. If you want to have more success with women, talking to women, going up to women, your confidence with women, make sure you are leveling yourself up. Make sure you have yourself aligned first. The more you establish yourself, the better you become, the better you look. You will have the attention coming your way from females, right? You don't always have to, even if you want to approach females, it's not going to be necessary. We're in a day and age now where a lot of things are moving to online dating, online interactions with people. That's how most people are linking up or getting together, is from online interactions. And you got to make sure that it's right. Your social media is on point. You're taking good pictures. You're looking good. And that will put you in a perfect position for a female to come and snag you up or talk to you or approach you. That eliminates you having to go out and really play Russian roulette with these girls. If you want to be able to cold approach females and go up to them, talk to them with confidence and potentially get a number, you want to make sure you are being on your purpose. You want to make sure you're getting yourself together. You want to make sure you're working out, you eating right. You want to improve your life as much as possible so that it makes it as easy as possible for you to be able to not only attract women, but be able to talk to women. See what I'm saying? As you're leveling up, you want to be doing this on social media too, because social media is where it is shifting dating anyway. Most people are not meeting each other in social settings a lot of times anymore. They're meeting each other online. What? Snapchat, Instagram. Instagram is the biggest one. They got Tinder, they got Bumble, POF, all of these places. And if you are taking good pictures, posting those, add it to your story, things that you are doing, being a busy person, you are not going to have a hard time finding females. Every man has the potential to be at least a 5 or 6. So there's no excuse. You don't use your looks, don't use your height, don't use no excuses. No excuses, bro. Do the work. No excuses. You do the work, you're not gonna get them all. You know, that's just the way of life. But I promise, if you do the work, your success rate will increase dramatically. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. Make sure down your guys cross that t-shirt with Alex. Catch y'all in the next one.